can tape up the lie, but the facts keep rolling like a wheel in the sky. One world, one shape, no edge to defend. Step up to the data, we do it again. Turn again, truth comes back around. Turn again, watch that myth go down. Turn again, say it loud, say it plain. Turn again, your flat world breaks the frame, breaks the frame.
Mystic ancient secrets can all be answered when you ask the mystic access guru. That is I, the great exalted one. I have come across 3 astral projections through the god plane in the hero metamorphosis to give you the knowledge you deserve.
Buddy, be careful what you say in Discord servers because there's people recording them. I'm talking to you, Elder Bear. Seriously, the poor Blink doesn't have anything on me. Besides the fact that I got $3,000 or so, and I was misled about my GoFundMe and how they use the deposits and stuff. And I'm not going to spend my retirement money in. I'm just going to stop this where it is. And I'm going to let you guys listen to this conversation that Elder Bear had with one of their Discord servers and how misconstrued this whole conversation is. I just was sitting here listening to it, I should do a stream and cover this. So, without no further ado, thank you, Nathan, for recording this horse shit that these two boys are doing. And no, I'll refute what they're claiming in here. It cost $75,000 to go to the South Pole with their trip. They're gonna charge me like a third more to take me to do the Duffy thing if ALE takes me, and they don't want to take me. But yeah, I did talk to the owner of ALE on the phone. One of them. There's 3 of them. He answered the phone, and we had a nice little conversation. They don't want flat earthers down there because they're trying to protect their grift with their so-called 24 hours, or keep people from exploring the idea of the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. If it was really a thing, they would. would have people down there looking at it anyways. Oh, look, proof of the globe. Anyways, I just thought I'd put this live for people. It's on Nathan's channel. He recorded Discord. He's listening to what they're saying. Yeah. And I got a loan to cover what's left over from what I spent out of the GoFundMe that was sent to me. But without further ado, Elderbear, my stalker, and deplorable ilk is he's out to get flat earthers and make them look bad to start with. That's the whole point. The Elderbear's existence, I think. Am I sharing this? I am. If you're still out there, Elderbear, I don't care what you think or say, but it's not the point. The point is that you're going around gossiping like a little girl in Discord channels about my business and my GoFundMe sponsor's business. I don't think we would appreciate you trying to paint us in a bad light. Of course, flat earthers are already painted in a bad light. You're invited over to come here. You're mad because you're blocked or whatnot. You know why you're blocked. you know what you did on my channel to start with. And you're like running around with 3 different accounts spreading crap to start with. But anyways, Bev, I think you're banking on something else. Yeah. So I'm going to play this right quick. And I'm going to go back to bed. I love everybody out there, man. Hope you guys do well. I'm trying to get down there just to refute the claims that the globe has of the 24-hour sun. And why was it such a mountain to climb? I don't know. If it was an obvious thing, I mean, people should take tours down to Antarctica to see this phenomenon in the South, or even record it or document it properly. It is. It's just justification for bad behavior. Yeah, no doubt. So let's see. Where was he at? Let's get to the point where he started talking.
And now it's kind of run dry. Nobody's really giving it.
Okay, here we go. We'll take it back a little bit. Yeah, nobody's paying into the GoFundMe because we don't have a whole lot of money in the community to start with. We're not millionaires, billionaires, and whatnot. And the ones that I've actually talked to, the people like David Weiss, he said he would go.
Yeah, they sent people to spy. See. And you wonder how useful it is, really. I mean, I don't know anything about coaching for. Doesn't seem like it would be that useful.
I don't know whose server this is. You got Elderbear, Bev, and other people have no idea. Nathan's in there listening. And I guess they don't think that Nathan records everything he's in, nor do they seem to care.
Modeling scout linked to Epstein found dead in Paris suburbs.
That sounds interesting. Who's the guy who run? And this guy, they sent this guy over to see me. He's going to come try to poke around at me and try to dig some dirt up. That's all they're doing is digging dirt. They're dirty, trying to get me in bad light, I guess. I might be alive. I hope.
What's this? The Daily News show, is it?
Yeah, I'm live.
Right, Elderbear.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just trying to find something to talk about,
Okay.
But maybe you're looking for content for your Sunday roast.
Well, I don't find that on the news.
Is this Jim Panda?
I don't find that on the
this is Jim
BBC.
Okay. They're on Jim Panda server. Yeah. So I should go over and see Jim Panda. What do you think? Get on Discord, hop over and see him.
I'll let you.
Including any of the recent streams you've had on here. I mean, you've got some fresh. I mean, you're streaming live. Like when Nathan's in here, you're streaming live to YouTube, which so everybody does get the real content of what's going on. That's pretty
Yes.
good. I mean, was there any clips in there you'll get in your Sunday roast? Must have been some
I
gems
don't
there,
know.
surely.
I have got it. I'll have a look at it. I haven't really listened back to it yet. I thought it'd be interesting to do a comparison, you know, take a couple of minutes of it and compare it with
Good thing Nathan's
The
got
same-
Oh, the two outputs.
that he output, see what the differences are.
Brilliant. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Yeah. Yeah, because there is a terrible, I say. There is a big difference, isn't there? You know,
I'm
that
not
would be
sure if
good,
I can
yeah.
access his yet though, because doesn't it take a while before he releases them?
Well, no, the live is there, but are you a member? If you're a member, you can get the members stream.
Of course, I'm not a fucking member.
Well, somebody will be, won't they? It'll be like the book. You'll be able, you know, somebody will get the book on PDF or whatever it is, digital copy,
Maybe.
and then everybody will have it, won't they? You know, they'll share it. Yeah, no, that'd be interesting because it's markedly different. That'd be, yeah, you got to get a couple of those.
So I think he's just making it a mission that he had something to do with John and Adam's book getting released on PDF.
Check, check. Oh, can you hear that? Is that better? Sorry, I didn't have the YouTube studio page open, so I didn't see your comments. So, yeah, I had it set up so I could use my earbuds or ear pods or whatever you call them. So, yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, I think you could see what I was talking about the 24-hour daylight. So, I mean, it says right on there. You think that they would remain in business if they didn't follow through, if they didn't come through with a 24-hour daylight, like as advertised on the website, or you think they'd change it when like the first couple people complained? Yeah.
In other words, they help do it. I can go. These guys are slime balls, dude.
So, hello, Lindsay. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Westside. And hello, George. Thanks for coming. Sorry about that.
I'm not saying he did, but it almost sounds like, oh, well, if you get the book on PDF, everybody will get it. You remember when QE's book and Adam's book got released on PDF, supposedly? They sent me a PDF copy. It sent me, Neil. I know like 6 people probably got it that I know of, probably everybody else, but it wasn't exactly the book, you know what I mean? So, yeah, they'll do anything to slander anybody. These people live for this stuff, man. I swear to God.
So, you're complaining about people getting a PDF illegally to slander QE and Nathan, but yet that's how you got your copy, is through a PDF?
God.
Clips. But there's enough on the live probably that you could get clips from, isn't there? Even if you're not a member.
I don't know if I can get.
Yeah.
I get his live. I don't know when.
Yeah, it's out every day, isn't it?
Is he talking about Nathan?
Not
Do you
really
want
sure.
to have a look?
MC
Leah?
squared. MC
Yeah.
squared. He gets them from there.
What's it called?
But he's
Is it on YouTube?
Nathan Oakley 1980. But
Yep.
yeah, I mean, McToon gets them, or he's got people who are members. They give him content from there. Wants clips. It's ready and available.
Mm-hmm.
Cheap, $1.99 a month, really.
Hey, Cygnus.
For that,
Yeah, I support Nathan.
I'm not a member. I didn't know if it was free. If it was free, I'd have a look.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah, you cheapskate. Well, even Neil never pays, so and he's like top guy. He doesn't even contribute.
Oh,
to
yeah,
it
it's on there.
$1.99 even.
Wait,
7
Yeah.
hours long. Oh no, it's
Hey?
members only. Yeah, members only.
Wait, who's Neil?
Yeah,
Who knew?
Neil is he's the lapdog. He sort of yaps in the background, heels if for Nathan. He's got his last chance hotel. He's got nowhere else to go now. If he falls out with Nathan, then he's got nothing. He's lost his other crew. The QE and Adam and Brian and all those, he doesn't have anything to do with them, so that community's gone. He's just got one deck.
I am.
Yeah, Neil's a lonely little guy.
Fractured Nathan. That was it, really.
Memberships to 80. Now, this will ensure that trolls amidst.
No, it's members only.
Yeah, but the live show's there. You go on
No,
live on the
show
view.
Right. Most of its live shows are members only.
The live show is members only.
No, it's not.
Hey,
not,
Don,
not all the live. What
Listen to the
the
slime
one
ball
here is
right quick for everybody.
just the members.
Yeah.
Yes. Nathan Oakley. Yes, if you look at his live streams. Man, he had a bunch. Huh. Maybe he took them off members only. Yeah, there was a lot more than this. Huh.
A live show goes out every day on the live tab on the View channel.
Let me see if it's on his other one. You got another channel.
We don't have a members only jacket.
I never
No.
can figure out quite how he does this. So his system.
Nathan Oakley, 1980, View channel live, and then you'll
You gotta
see
become
all
a
the
member.
ones that have gone out live.
Yeah, see, here we go. Flat Earth Debate 2585. That was an hour ago. Here's 21 hours ago. So, yeah.
Really funny though. The members only streams like these go out secondary again on his first channel. He's not hiding it from people. The information that goes out on his channel, it's just it's kind of like a paywall, I guess. You can listen to the show now.
Hey, Biggest August. Yeah, it's like a paywall. Yes, that's called hiding things behind a paywall. There we go. Fuck. There he is. Shit. Luke. Fucking Luke. What's his goddamn last name? Luke. Shit.
Now, or you can wait like 2 weeks and
I
listen
don't
to it later. That's the only difference. You got to keep up to date with the flat Earth debate. That's the whole point of the show. It's pretty funny, but these two are out to ruin Nathan. They don't want him to, and that would be these two at the top right here, Try Thinking and Elderbear. They have a grudge against flat earthers. They think that they're the ones we're committing these atrocities, that they're actually doing. They're just projecting themselves onto people. They felt like they were victimized, and they played the victim for a long time, and now they're coming out for their revenge of some sort. I don't know what their problem is, but they play both sides, dude. And I have a recording of all what they did on my show. It's just I'm not out to get revenge. I just think it was just dirty, dude. They shouldn't have did what they did to start with. They did it to basically ruin my show, the one I was in. I was just having a show, and then they came in to just rumpus the hell out of it and spit lies to people. But other than that, they asked me to pull the stream. I have the stream saved, so I republished it. I got to go dig it back up again. If they want to keep going with it, I'll just show you what kind of behavior they have, what kind of people they are. They're not really worth my time, but they go into my GoFundMe and stuff here in a second during this live stream.
Owen Wilson.
It's pretty funny, actually. And then they start talking about the deplorable ilk, and we know who he is. Yeah, and everybody knows who this guy is. He goes around ruining people's lives on their streams, and especially in the Discord world. I think that's where he bumped into me. He's come over after me and PJ and Vicky and everybody else. Anybody that's in the flat Earth community has a platform to talk on. Pretty bad, dude. I don't know if they just left it alone and actually came and had an honest conversation with us instead of trying to ruin our reputations. I think that's just part of the program. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Don't you have it on yours? You must know how it works. You've got a YouTube channel, haven't you?
We're an open source.
Nathan has open sores on its face.
Yeah, I mean, that's
there
good.
is one. Can I get this?
Same with worldwide debates. I mean, they live streaming, aren't they? So that goes out live. You can get the real unfiltered live content there. Yeah.
We're live on YouTube now.
You're right.
Yeah, it's live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
Yeah.
Hello, world. Broadcasting from God's country.
Right. I haven't got any Coca-Cola to fix that issue.
Oh, gee, are you a bit addicted to Coke then? The liquid variety? Are you? That's not good for you, Jem.
I am
Not good for your liver.
I am thinking about not getting any.
Well, how many years have you been knocking it back? Quite a few, I think. It's a bit late now. You must carry on.
Many
Yeah.
years.
Do you smoke?
I smoke weed.
Right, well, no tobacco?
A little bit, but not.
All right. Yeah, it's probably
Right back.
just keep going now and be happy and, till your toes curl up. No point changing now, is it?
I don't know.
Well, they say if you added 10 years to your life, it's a shit end, isn't it? It's the bit where you can't walk very well, speak very well, see very well, don't know women to chase. No, yeah, he won't. He's just going to mute his channel on his end, make it sound like he's winning to his audience. But, tune into, the Gem Pandas live stream, then you'll hear the real stuff, unfiltered.
No, it's completely filtered.
But we do know the sextant will measure an angle from any surface.
It's not filtered, dipshit. They mute Nathan, but they show you what happens when Nathan's muted. See, they don't delete all the other noise.
That is clear. So you could get an angle from a curve, like they say you can't, but you can.
Yep.
And they
Would you be
do.
able to? Would you be able to let him talk to somebody else for half an hour and then get in?
Well, he's not talking, is he? You're
Well,
trying
once
to
the
butt in on
show
me,
goes
aren't you?
live, he's not on right now.
Well, you know, I thought that's what it was, free platform for people to speak and things, but you seem to want
It
to
is,
direct
but
it
if
a
he's
certain
here every
way.
day and then you talk to him 2 hours every day, 50% of his
Yeah,
show,
but
then other people can't get in.
Yeah, but you did say you would mute all the regulars, so which ones do you approve then, Kikuchi, to speak to him? Buster, he gets hours. Rob Noxious gets hours. IC Spin gets hours. Because it makes shorts content, fills Nathan's little coffers, because that's all he's got now, shorts, to make some money. He's got no book, he's got no numbers for his live show, he's only got shorts, because it makes a bit more money, because people have got a short attention span. So it gets a lot more views, brings a little bit more shekels in, and that's all it's about. And Bucks.
According to the AI overview, he broke his nose the first time in high school during a fight at St. Mark's School in Texas, and then in the second time was during a playing football with friends in college.
So I don't know whether Nathan's briefed you on who should be allowed to speak to best serve him.
Well,
it sounds like it to me. Sounds like you're kind of a bias.
I would say Buck is not gonna.
No, that's completely untrue. He will speak to any of them. He didn't go in and talk to Jim Panda about anything. He just showed up at the server, shockingly. It's like, surprise, guess who's here? The man you've been talking about for the last 12 years. They're trying to ruin his reputation now. And they're talking about
trying to ruin Nathan Oakley's reputation. He doesn't have a reputation to ruin, Roger. He's a clown.
Here. And they're after me, too. So it's really special, isn't it? I know.
Be around the community for a while because of the tactical error he made with McToon.
Well,
he's gonna have to recover from that one. He's gonna have to recover from that one.
Were you told to keep playing that little recording of that? Are you saying?
Well, yeah. Nathan asked him a question, and Buck said yes, and McToon said no. Someone's got to be lying here because two Globers cannot have different answers. We were here. We witnessed it.
Well,
technical error on the Globers' part.
What about refracted curvature and Nathan Oakley? They have different positions on this sextant.
No, they don't.
Position, don't they? And not both of them can't be true. One's got to be true and the other hasn't. Refracted curvature said Elderbear's correct. So who's wrong, Oakley or refracted?
And no, that's wrong too. He just lied about that. Go talk to John Refracted Curvature if you want to know. But he's building up. He's living in his own head, like he can't be wrong about anything.
You mean like every flat earther?
That's the whole point. And the globe itself is just a derived measurement scheme that they came up with, which is really just perspective hijacking.
No, it's not, Roger. It's fucking not. It really isn't. See, there you go, quoting Nathan Oakley again with his perspective hijacking Earth curve calculator. See, you're trying to quote one of Nathan Oakley's catchphrases, and you're failing. So you're not smart enough to remember the exact catchphrase.
Just so they could squeeze some mathematics in there for their curve after they measure the Earth. It's really pitiful. But well, convince yourself of whatever you want.
It's the same. Everybody does these things. You seem to think
where is
Nathan? The only one doing it.
Where is he?
I don't know where he's. Yeah. Oh, he's here. He's in the room. I don't know. Cat's got his tongue probably, or his.
He should.
We know he's there.
He just wasn't. He wasn't live streaming at the time, so he's keeping quiet. He's and basically Nathan Oakley isn't there to have a debate. He's there to get his sound clips for his channel.
You should give Nathan the queue up
Discord so he gets a chance to go over there.
Why?
Yeah.
That guy's irrelevant.
He's looking for servers to go to.
Yeah, that guy. Like, I don't know if you know, but he'll say stuff when there's like he teamed up with 6 Globers to talk shit to Witsit, but he'll never 1v1 somebody who could punch.
Well, I think Oakley should speak to Witsit because, you know, Witsit's the only person yet who said he's measured the Earth flat. He told us he's measured the Earth flat.
Yeah, I'm cool with getting Witsit in here, but
yeah, I mean, somebody's got to be top dog. He's been around the last couple of days, hasn't he, Witsit? He's been in EA talking about the speed of light and a bit of biblical stuff, and can't remember what the other thing he was talking about. But, you know, he commands the place. Everybody sits in silence and, you know.
Yeah, Nathan could just be setting it up for.
Yes, everybody has to be quiet when Austin Witsit preaches. Don't want to interrupt the sermon.
Witsit, right?
No, you could be setting it up.
What, to take over? I mean,
the problem.
If Witsit comes along with actual measurements, then he's going to one up Nathan, isn't he? You know, like Nathan could just be leading up.
They're not coming
But he won't, Bev. He won't come up with actual measurements.
up with measurements, man. They're just going to show how the measurements are done. That's the whole point. We need the.
But he doesn't even show that, Roger. He doesn't even show how the measurements are done. He just said they're flat Earth measurements. He doesn't show how they're done because he doesn't have a fucking clue as to how anything's done, Roger.
The linear distances to actually get a good feel for what the size of the Earth is, not a radius of a ball that they have to have. Pretty funny. They need their measurements, and they need to tweak them. And I'm going to put that together. I'm just going to draw it out for you how they do it.
How do they tweak them, Roger? How do they tweak the measurements?
It's pretty funny. But, I mean, it's all done from equatorial planing, so. Like the little protractor in the eyeball down here shows. We know how it's done. We know how the trick's done. That's the point. That's why they don't like it when they get called out on it. This. They probably do need to be hit in the mouth.
To promote him Witsit.
The problem is that Nathan is in England and his timeline doesn't match Witsit. Witsit usually gets on at night, and I'm talking about late night.
Yeah, but if the American wing of the flat Earth has actually got measurements, I mean, you don't know what Witsit's doing. He might have.
They don't, Bev. Nobody in the flat Earth wing has any measurements.
Omnivore and Buck Sidebuster. I know. I'm trying to look at this humans of Earth thing. You shouldn't be able to see that mountain range. And that's the problem. That mountain range should be over the curve of under the curve of the Earth, over the distance. It should be dropping down. The other thing, the Isle of Man there is up higher in elevation, closer you are to it. Let's see if I got any powers in here. I can block and report. I don't need powers. I just want to be able to defend myself from accusations and see what kind of crap this guy's going to do. But it doesn't tell me when it starts. 12 hours from now. Okay. That's not Sunday. Yeah, I know.
Hey, well, panties.
But I have my own defense. They just want the drama. And that's what the deplorable ilk's doing too. He just wants the drama out of this. He thinks he's defending the truth of the globe. If you had watched the show I did before, not last night, but before, I think that blew the globe out of the water itself. But I mean, you can't promote that kind of stuff because the truth is under attack. Well, actually, as Al Jorgensen put it, is the truth is under arrest. I want to see if there's anything else in this thing worth listening to. Well, let's do another half hour. I'm already up. I got to stay up anyways now. I slept for a little bit after my last stream. I woke up here like, okay, what's going on? I saw the last thing Nathan put out with the members only one.
Hey, Dan. No, you didn't miss much.
We'll play some more of it. I hope if anybody wants to, you can actually screen record this if you want to. I'm not trying to hijack Nathan's money or anything. It's just this is relevant to my situation. And they were even talking about me in this. I'll get out of the pandas. He's not going to be doing this for 12 hours. Go back to Nathan's. Ooh, look. It's a mouse. I don't know about Punta Serenas. I think the further I go south, I don't want to go near the peninsula necessarily that low. I think I get a better view at Antarctica, probably closer to Australia or whatever they call Antarctica. It's the ice wall, I'm pretty sure of it. There's an ice barrier around whatever mountains are up around the rim. So, yeah. I probably, if I can get down in the lower part of Australia, or me and D-Man were talking like maybe Tasmania, or maybe even Deception Island.
My favorite dinosaur is the one that has the mortars on the back of it, and it can shoot missiles at the bad cavemen.
Or Rothschild Island, if I can get to any of those locations flight-wise, without having to mess with the Antarctic Treaty, and put up a weather balloon and get footage that way. He's talking about getting maybe 2 other people from other locations too to do it on the solstice, so we don't have to worry about Antarctica's treaty. I think we could do it a lot cheaper than, I say, $40,000 and up. It's probably, I guarantee it cost me $50,000 and up, and plus the equipment that I still have to get, the transmitter, probably the Mariner Starlink. Wada. Yeah, I still got to buy that. I'll have to take that with me. And the weather balloon and the flight down and back, I can probably get for around a little over $3,000, a 2-way flight down there. Yeah. Oh, you said, is Punta Serenas in Chile? Google says it's further south than Tasmania. Is it further south than Tasmania? I don't know if Google is correct. Their latitude systems just kind of messed up. I'll look at it on the azimuth and see if it's further or shorter. Yeah, but I mean, they take everything I got. That like 28. I mean, I'll probably need a couple more hundred to get the plane ticket. Then I'll have to get I still have to get the Mariner unit. I think the Mariner is like 300 plus. The balloon's probably I think it was like $800 to $900 for a balloon. I think they make a dirigible you can actually control, like remotely, kind of like a high altitude little balloon / blimp. You can fly up and you can maneuver it, put it into place, and I have to keep it up there for 24 hours to get the footage. So that's going to be the chore in itself, but it's doable. I'll bring a lot of coffee. It'd be cool if you could just tether it to something and let it sit there and film. That way you don't lose it. They probably do make tethers. Think about it. Yeah, but you need to get closer to the island. The closer I get to the island, the better. Maybe get a little charter boat and go off. Good question. Oh, let's play some more. Forgot about that. Let's see what else Bev and gang has to say. They're worried Nathan's listening and are going to put this on a stream. Okay, I get you. 40 degrees south. Who is Southern Harry? Nice to meet you, Southern Harry, whoever you are. Yeah, but if I take it out on a boat on a tether, but how high do I need to be to get above, like, I probably want to get above the cloud line, so that's around probably close to 15,000 feet high. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you could tether it off like that. You got to make sure the weather's going to be good, too. It's supposedly the summer, so the sun's in further circuits. So.
The hell? Oh, that's it. That's the entire live stream. Okay. So, how did that only... Oh, because I fucking went... What the hell?
And it starts here with this, too. This is the big pup. This is the big thing. This is the turd. This is the turd in the punch bowl. It's the globe. And you saw what McToon did. And I'll go back over. We'll finish up that. The last well, he just literally says, if you don't understand geometric principles and how we can get a line from a ball from the...
And his timeline doesn't match.
What the fuck happened? How the... Okay, what the shit happened? Because I must have fast forwarded it or something, or clicked on something wrong. What the fuck happened? It's so weird. Okay, yeah, I must have like...
Witsa usually gets on at night. And I'm talking about late night.
Yeah, but if the American wing of the flat Earth, Jacuzzi, you know, like if you were doing like a across America, laser waving at each other, like you get involved.
There's Bev and his laser waving. I think it's like a penis thing, dude. Hey, Joe. Yeah, these people are backstage. They don't realize that Nathan's recording their session. Yeah, or if they do, they're counting on it, one of the two. But they mentioned me and my GoFundMe and the problems I had with GoFundMe. And they're trying to make sure that they send Jim Panda over to see me. I hope he watches it. Hey, Jim, if you're watching this one, you're welcome to come over. We'll have a talk.
Do that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm cool with Witsa. I'm cool with everybody, man.
Yeah, he does answer questions. I mean, it took me nearly 3 years to get to actually have a conversation with him where people can mute me. It's been a hard slog to get here, to speak to Witsa and ask him some questions without somebody muting me and saying, oh, the best always over talking, some kind of shit, you know, just to sit in front of him and say, can I ask you a question? When you went to Antarctica and you was looking south, facing south, looking at the sun in the south, what would you think the GP of the sun was?
Thank you. Well, they were looking to the north, by the way. They don't understand how to come.
No, they were looking south, Roger. They were looking due south.
This works.
Because in the north, you're also facing south, looking at the sun. But the sun in the north is going from left to right. And in the south, the sun is going from right to left as you look south. And all the southern flat earthers know But when they look south in the wintertime, they'd see the sun going from right to left. But nobody seems to have spoken about that in Flat Earth. They're all trapped in the north. They're all prisoners of
No,
the
we're
north.
not, dude.
They all relate to the north. They don't have anything for the south. And they're all facing the sun, same direction as the people in the north, not turning round and walking and looking at the racetrack on the other side of the track or any of the old bull. They're facing south, looking at the sun in the south, in the sky.
Yes,
And for there it was 24 hours. But in the opposite direction to the same people who are in the north, looking south at the sun going from left to right, same time.
no, they're not.
And that was interesting. So he was the one who went there. And I thought, wow, got to get that.
So that's all you got, Roger's denial. Oh, no.
That guy and speak to him. You know, I've spoken to Jaron.
No, they
Spoke
weren't.
to Jaron about it. Was totally astounded how he could switch geometry from one day to the next, from the flat Earth geometry to the globe geometry, and not skip a beat. That fascinates me. How somebody can do that. But
Yeah, it's really fascinating, but he's still having problems with the curvature problem and
Who is?
with what he's trying to figure out the cosmology. He's going all over trying to document the star's rotation.
Who is? Jaron? Okay.
He's still, and he has a lot of questions now. Yeah. But we have the answers for him if he wants them. It's not tough. And
No, you don't. You don't have any answers, man. You're a fucking retard, Roger.
there's not a midnight 24-hour sun in Antarctica.
Yeah, there is. Yes, there is. I showed you right here. Where they advertise it. Right here, buddy. Enjoy the 24-hour daylight and gain an appreciation for the land that has drawn explorers. So the only reason they don't put 24-hour sun is because it could be overcast for a day, and you wouldn't get that 24-hour sun. You'd have 24-hour daylight, but not a 24-hour sun. So you're just a liar, Roger. You're a pathetic fucking liar.
They would not have had to do what they did.
What do you mean wouldn't have had to do it? What did they do, Roger? What did they do besides video record a 24-hour sun?
And it would be like open source as a globe proof. You're like, we'll go back over what Rory has to say about that, what they have to have in the South for the globe. But it is directional.
Rory's a dumb fuck, dude.
And they were facing, the sun goes to the north.
Right, the sun. When you're in Antarctica during the 24-hour sun during the summer, you can see it north, south, east, west. You can see it all around you, Roger. All the way around. That can't happen on a flat Earth ever.
It goes overhead. We just watched the video with the guy looking at it. The things people have to do. Who was that again? I don't know that guy. The one that he's down there doing NASA experiments. Can't remember, but he had a crew of people down there doing some data research. I guess supposedly they're testing out the ice shelf underneath the continent.
You talking about computer Greek Jesus freak? That fucking lying sack of shit.
Who was the guy's name? I gotta look it back up. Well, I'll ask JJ.
I had bought the land, the land on the opposite side of the road to Jaron where he built his Home Depots. I own that land, and I'm going to build on there some Walmarts. I'm going to go in the opposite direction to Jaron, see which way the Walmarts slope. If it's the same way as on the other side of the street. His slopes from left to right. I'm going to see if mine slopes from left to right as well when I build them.
There's not a slope. It's actually the tolerance and the weight of the Walmart, or the Home Depots. And you could build a row of them. It's a topography there, but you got to level your building. How do you level it? Ask somebody to build some stuff. Hey, Glenn. I know. See if you can bounce a globe on your Walmart. And then tune obfuscates with, you can get a tangent into a ball in a thought experiment. We want to see it.
No, you can get a tangent to a ball in real life, dude. You don't know what a tangent is?
Done in real time here. And all you're doing is using height and topography, and you change the definition of level, and you're all good.
No.
So, yeah.
See, that's what flat earthers have done, Roger. You've changed the definition of level. You've ignored the definition of level.
Yeah. So there
because it hurts your fee-fees and you don't like it.
we go. Got to speak to Whitsit. He will, and actually get to speak to him eventually. Some people have better access than others. The golden people who can talk to him, or a Geo or somebody who could, But then they've got the dual pole, haven't they? And Nathan knows there's 2 points of rotation in the sky. He said that. He's argued with some people, and they got angry with him and pissed off. He knows there's 2 points of rotation in the sky.
Hey, Stanley.
There's one in the north of Polaris and one in Sycophantic. The one in the north is the one where he is imprisoned, which is the angles to Polaris from the biggest circle of the equator, he says, to the GP of Polaris. Now, if there's another center somewhere else, Sigma Octantis, then there must be a protractor there as well that works in a similar way, because, it's 0 at the equator. It's going the other way beyond the equator. It's going back up to 90 again.
Yeah, that's just the arbitrary numbers they put on their grid system. That has nothing to do.
What? Arbitrary numbers? No, they're degrees of a circle, Roger.
With anything physical at all.
Yeah, they do. They've taken the circumference of the Earth and they divided it by 360. That's how you get degrees of a circle on the Earth. But the problem you guys have is, why are not AZMAP, that's not Arizona, AEMAP. The thing you've got to explain, Roger, is, see these lines, these straight lines going from the North Pole to the ice wall, the flat Earth ice wall? Why are these measured off in degrees of a circle, Roger? They're straight lines. Why are they measured off in degrees? And why does it stop here at 0 at 90 and then continue on over here at 90 and go to 0 and then 90 and then 0 and then 90? How does that? Why is that, Roger?
Hey, Sunshine, how you doing? Yeah, these guys don't realize they're being broadcast now. Good on you, Nathan, man. And they think that they've nailed it. I know, that's funny.
Flat Earthers should have a 0 at Polaris, just going outwards from there, 180, 360, whatever.
The pendulum.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it should be measured off on a flat Earth. Actually, should be 90, because you see the sun, or you see Polaris at 90 degrees, and it should be 10 or 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 9. Should be like that, Roger. Should just count down to 0. Why not? Why didn't it do that, Roger?
Leave already?
Who?
Jen Panda.
Jenpan's going to work. He left you in charge.
I know. I wish he was still here, though.
Why? He's got a bad liver and lungs. He smokes a lot and drinks Coke. Yeah, so those questions fascinate me. I know, it doesn't seem as though people have asked those questions. I certainly haven't heard them in my journey here to get here. They aren't the ones that I heard. But they are the ones that have occurred to me. And I've asked myself. It's not like, I've asked myself these questions first.
See if he's done anything.
If you were to become the best flat earther you could be, you'd need to have answers to these questions. Well, I would. Otherwise, I'd feel like I was just false.
Whatever's made an argument.
Well,
for Nathan, I think that's for Nathan.
Can I ask you one favor though, Elderbear?
I think so.
No. You'll impose it. You've got the mod powers, so you impose what you want, don't you? Favors on.
Well, yeah. I mean, I could just mute you, but I don't want to do that. I'm asking a favor. I'm saying, can you just let when his show starts, can you just let some of the few members of Gen Panda ask their questions, and then you could get in?
Who do you think is going to talk to him today? Do you think?
Chucky and all these other guys.
Right. Okay. Well, they've got the opportunity. I don't. They always can speak, don't they?
I would love to get True Bill and NASA Shield in here too.
True Bill won't speak to him, will he?
Yeah, me too.
I know True Bill speak to him. I think there's a lot of people who won't speak to him. What's this argument you were talking about, Bev? Is it in the chat?
Live chat. Yeah.
What does it say?
I'm just getting a screenshot of it.
Debate chat box.
He's asking whether he minded his P's and Q's. If a set of all points in a plane is equidistant from a given point, P, then it meets the definition of a circle.
So I forgot. All right. Walk, canter, jog. Okay, yak, babble, drone, ramble. Yeah, target length. Prompt. Refresh. Jog. No. Strikeout, single, walk. Home run. Baseball. Outcomes for a batter. What? Prompt, spark, jog, refresh. You do to memory. Canter, friar, llama, none. I have no idea. Those homophones of religious roles. Oh, canter, fry. Okay. All right. I never would have got that.
You have to know what the definition of a circle is, right? From Euclid, I take it.
Argument. I like that.
The equator is a set of all points in a plane equidistant from a given point, specifically the point where the polar axis intersects that plane, P. Therefore, the equator meets the definition of a circle, Q. I think that's for Nathan, but...
I love it, the diagram that came up right then. The globe.
Yeah, this fucked up piece of shit that Nathan drew that doesn't show a 90-degree angle here because it's not perpendicular to this curve. See, this curve here is supposed to represent the Earth. But this line is not perpendicular to that curve. See, it needs to be drawn out this way.
Globe Earth, right angle triangle to its position on the sphere.
But it's not a 90-degree angle. It's less than a 90-degree angle, Roger. See, dumb fucking retards like you think that this direction is up and down, no matter what this shape is. See, that's what dumb fucks like you think.
Yeah, in other words, they're not at a zenith angle over here. There's no what that's spherical geometry. So we're throwing the
No, that's not spherical geometry, Roger. What the fuck are you talking about?
calculus at everything. That's how they built the globe in math. But in reality, those are linear measurements straight across. Even the proper diagram is done like this. They all are. And the radius around it has to be linear straight in order to get a circle out of it.
So the radius has to be linear and straight, right? So the curvature of the Earth has to be straight. Is that what you're saying, Roger? Fuck, dude, you're dumb.
The whole point is that they bent the radius value of the globe underneath it with subpoints. And
they bent the radius value of the globe with subpoints.
I'll draw that on a diagram on one of the. I'll just do a show on that tomorrow. And how they did that with the radius values to fit their fringe.
But you never did that, did you, Roger?
Globe circumference radius value, we could say. They bent the radius value of each one of these out of reach in the supposed ball Earth. The great circles are the meridians. And when you get to the south, the way...
Right, the great circles are meridians. Huh. Okay. And lines of latitude. Those are also great circles.
The way they used to plot them out was they would do run lines. They'd get a point where they could actually get a northern azimuth, and then they would map out from there. And plenty of people who explored the South and have not yet found a magnetic South Pole.
They don't have to look for the magnetic South Pole. You just find it by going south. It's the opposite of north, Roger. Of course, where is it on a flat Earth? Where is the South Pole on this map right here, Roger? Where is it? Here? Because, these people looking due south would see it. But, of course, here, people looking due south in Australia would see it. Well, it depends on where in Australia you're looking. So a person here in Australia would see it there. And then a person here in Australia would see it here. And a person here in Australia would see it in a different place. So how is that possible, Roger? Can you explain that? So where's the South Pole, Roger?
Oh, yeah. Back to the show.
It's no good asking me. I say the equator is a straight line.
I'm saving this.
I think.
And yes, the equator is a straight line. Bev?
Who knows that?
A straight line is a line that you can go down without having to turn left or right.
So I would say that the equator isn't a set of points equidistant from another point.
Yes, it is, Bev. It most certainly is. It's a set of points equidistant from the center of the Earth.
Because that would be a circle, and then you'd have a problem having a circle.
You would have
right. A circle is the equator, and when you sail or you drive on the equator, you aren't turning left or right. See, that's what makes a straight line.
Problem, and I think that's how they solved their problem with the globe, by bending the radius at a subpoint. It kind of goes east or west with it. There's not a radius value to the ball. Is basically what it is.
There's not a radius value to a ball. Okay.
The circle.
Hey Roger, what does a division symbol look? What does a divide symbol look like?
Circles don't work like. And we can show this in celestial navigation over much further distances.
No, you can't, Roger. You fucking can't.
Then all of them are level across the equal elevation angle. That's just simple. They're overcomplicated, so you don't want to really look into it.
An equal elevation angle means that whatever star you're looking at is at equal elevation, no matter where on a circle you look at. It doesn't have it has nothing to do with the elevation of the circle you're on. It's the circle, it's the elevation of the star or the celestial body that you're looking at. That's what the equal altitude is.
This is funny. They curved the radius
in a straight line. But that's an argument. I mean, I'm not too sure whether people want arguments anymore.
No, kinda.
You're a Nazi.
I think there is no argument.
I don't know how to articulate it properly.
Did he say he's a Nazi?
But that's an argument. I mean, I'm not too sure whether people want
Oh, not too sure. Okay, never mind.
arguments anymore.
No, kinda.
I think there is no argument.
I don't know how to articulate it properly, I guess. Glenn, let's see. So the subpoints below are where the radius bends below the surface to get there.
What? The radius bends below the surface? What the fuck are you talking about? Fluid requires containment. No, it doesn't. But I could add you as a moderator. So that gives you a chance to go find a citation, something to back up a claim, your claim, like a map, a model, and measurements of your flat Earth.
Their GP for the equator. They shortened it. You know what I'm saying? Like the full circle.
So since you've got a wrench now, you can post a link to that.
Circle of that equator, the equator line, they bent it downward, like it's going to go south. It actually goes out, so they cut it short. If they would just did a straight line distance to it, you wouldn't have this. They wouldn't be able to use their spherical.
I got a feeling that that's Dicky Poo. Is that you, Dick?
Mass in when they get the GPs, but yeah, the sub points is how they do it. It's there below. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the whole thing is if you bend the radius, you won't be able to do an azimuth with it. You lose direction. So that's how you lose direction in the southern oceans, because they're not lined up with Polaris. Like
oh yeah, it's Dick. Yeah, the account was created today. Yeah. So wait, did you say that fluids don't require containment? No, fluids don't require containment because of gravity. Yes. Our oceans don't require containment because of gravity. Now again, here, this will give you a chance to go find your evidence. Should be very easy. Should be very easy to go find your evidence. Map, model, and measurements.
Everybody else, and they say we're prisoners of the North as it goes, quote unquote. Then they get everybody stirred up in these communities, like who's telling a lie, who's telling the truth. No, just simple math, simple mapping, simple cartography.
Well, simple math. What does a division symbol look like, Roger? What does that thing look like? Mister. Mister. I understand simple math.
The elevation profiles are drawn from the plane of the Earth. It's just that simple. They've distorted the plane of the Earth like that within their math and within their coordinate system.
No, we haven't, Roger.
They have it bend around the ball. You get what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying.
No, they just do it in the math. They don't. It can't physically bend it.
No, I'm saying.
And they tapered it off, but yet they have to have more time zones in the south because of its actual size. The sun's still going in the same circuit.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, the what is it? The ones that go out from the north. What are those? Those are latitude or longitude. Can't remember either one. They're bending all of them, and they'll tell you it's a straight line around the ball. That's how they did it. Now, if they take straight lines out, they don't bend. They did it but that's why, like Neil deGrasse Tyson says it's a geoid. It's a little chubbier at the bottom half, like it's fat. The reason it's fat, and the reason they bend it there to cover up the fact that it's not a ball. It's just a straight.
What the fuck are you talking about, Roger? You don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Planar measurement out there. But in their coordinate system, they match it up with the sky too. So each one of the stars hits the coordinate system. Within their almanacs is how they fuck you. That's not a global measurement. Yeah, there's no global measurement. It's just where that star's.
But there is, though. There most fucking certainly is.
Position is, and if you actually go past that, you keep going out, you'll find it's greater than it should have been, and that's what even James Ross Clark found himself to be out of reckoning to start with. Even Cook did too, especially in the southern oceans like this. Like it's a greater distance from each one of those points in the southern ocean. It took him longer to traverse than.
No, it didn't, Roger. No, it fucking didn't.
Thought he would. They gave up on it after 3 expeditions with James Ross Clark. I've actually I've done a couple of series on what he did. And one of their things that they were actually looking for was a magnetic southern pole, and they couldn't find it. Yeah. Yes, it does, Sonny. Yeah, I wonder why. It's really funny. Everything looks that way, but they tell you it's something else. The cause of any swells or anything else is just the ocean's motion, and so it's not a curvature issue. Most of the ocean's depths are sounded to sea level, and they've been shown to be pretty much level and flat, except for like crevices.
No, the bottom of the ocean has been shown to be flat. You fucking retard.
Like, and there's mountains under some oceans too. I think that was due to the flood. I don't know if that's the radius. The only way to do that, and it's going to be hard to get that measurement because you're in the ocean. That's why they rely so much on the stars too. The arc minute, and they measure the whole globe with the arc minute. They're measuring it with the sky. They're measuring the ground with the sky. And when it took 2 arc minutes to get to this position, even on the land. They use the stars for positioning. That's all it is. But I mean, there isn't a south magnetic pole that I know of. It was reported by James Ross Clark that they couldn't find it. And they were looking for the 7th continent. And they couldn't get through the ice to get to it. They haven't found it all. It's probably out there. It probably goes around.
Antarctica is the continent. Jesus fucking Christ, you're stupid. If you land on the shores of California and you can't get through the forest, does that mean you can't find North America? You fucking retard.
On the whole circumference itself, or the
Good
radius.
Lord.
That's what I always say. around that's the radius value. So you need to take a straight line out from all the way to Antarctica to get the radius. That would be the proper way to do it. And it's not hard to draw a straight line from here to there. Then circle around your point 360 degrees. Don't even go to the equator. Go past it. Go all the way to the edge. Go all the way back around. And you can use their almanac. The globe almanac will tell you where the stars are at the given time. That's how they actually found
Yes, the globe almanac.
their way around. And the Portuguese did that way before they did. And they didn't come back, oh, guess what? It's a globe. No, they traveled from sea to sea to ocean to ocean. Yep. Anyways, let's get back to this thing right quick. I'm going to round this off here. I've been on doing an hour's worth. I was listening to them, and they were talking about, let's see, talking about me and my GoFundMe. Oh, I'll go over that later, not tonight. But these diagrams show how they actually do it in nautical terms. This is how the globe does it. I don't remember where I was. Looks like Nathan's out of that server now. He's back on his. So let's go back a little bit. Make sure we catch all the crap they talk.
Same people who are in the north, looking south at the sun going from
that part.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's still not a straight line. I mean, it's the straightest. It's the equivalent of a straight line on a curved surface. But it's still not a straight line.
Oh, you heard the admission right there. It was. It's still not a straight line. They say, oh, it's a straight line, but it's still not a straight line because they're declinating to the north. Like, yes, it is.
The fuck are you talking about, Roger? The equator doesn't declinate toward the north, you stupid fuck.
Great point, man.
God
Great
damn,
point.
Man. Are you fucking kidding me?
So, yeah, they're pretty much caught into their pants now.
Exactly. Of course, they curve.
Bev doesn't know. Yeah. Bev doesn't know nuance.
Is there a straighter line then?
No, not on a curved surface there isn't. But you still don't say a geodesic is a straight line. You say it's a geodesic. If you want to be precise.
There is a straighter line though, isn't there? From A to B.
Okay, what's a straighter line than a geodesic on a curve?
Shortest distance between 2 points.
That is a geodesic.
That's going to be a chord. You got to go through the...
No, stupid. That's not a chord.
Surface.
A chord isn't on the surface of a fucking sphere.
Below the surface to connect them with that line. This is stupid.
Yeah, a chord is a straight line.
Yes.
And has anybody measured that chord line they're talking about? No, they go from elevation angles. And they compare both points to get around mountains and topography. But no, these people, is that what they do? These people use that mountain as a jump point so they can bypass all this stuff to get to the next. It's like leapfrog. Doesn't change the planar nature of Earth. It's just it's funny as hell. They live in a fantasy world, dude.
There you go.
But it's not a geodesic, and it's not on the surface.
That's the shortest distance between those 2 points.
So,
but not on a surface, is it?
Along the surface.
No, a chord isn't along the surface, stupid. That's one guy on Gem Panda's server that really just pisses me off is curved. That dipshit.
Cheap word games. This is why I don't like to play. This is stupid.
people are dense, you mean like you, who think that a chord is along the surface of a circle or a sphere.
How many dimensions does a geodesic have, Bev? It's a curved line. It has a length.
Geodesic has one dimension. It's just a straight line.
Oh, good.
Like I said.
No, a geodesic is curved over a surface. How many dimensions does a circumference
So
have?
how many dimensions does a geodesic have then?
2.
1.
There you go. See, that's what I said.
Say what? Geodesic. Okay, yeah, the geodesic has 1. You can only go in one direction. Well, 2 directions if you count backwards.
And how many dimensions does the
I thought he was talking about geoid.
circumference of a circle have?
We're learning geometry with Bev.
It's an easy question.
He's an expert on it.
No, you're not learning geometry with Bev, dipshit.
A circle has 2 dimensions. Two
The
dimensions.
circumference of a circle.
Yeah, that's.
Do you only remember one word of the
two-dimensional.
question?
Short attention span much.
I'm aware that a circle can be considered 2-dimensional because it has area. How many dimensions does the perimeter of a circle have?
Go ahead. Come on, do it. You can get it. Come on, Beth.
Elder Bear, do you want to help out your boy? No? If he doesn't tell you the answer, you don't know the answer, do you, Elder Bear?
Wait, you guys can't be checkmated by Chucky, man. Come on.
Yeah, clearly it's not on his crib sheet.
They've been
They've
checkmated by me since 2019.
This is not on his little A4 bullet pointed sheet, so it grinds to a halt.
Oh, I thought I recognised that voice. That's Chunky, right?
No.
Chunky, yeah, that's his name, Chunky.
Hey, how's your boy, what's his face doing? Triple penetration. Triple double, I mean.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Triple double penetration?
Again, you don't understand. You have a hard time following directions. So I've given you a chance, man. But I don't see any links in your comments. So we'll give you a minute.
3DP?
Oh, he died.
Yeah, he's the one that Bev and he had a fight over Emma's affections.
Aw. Poor Emma.
Fucking incels everything.
So how many dimensions does the circumference have, Bev? Did you look it up yet?
1.
Yeah, a circle has 2, right? It's a 2D shape.
A circumference, Bev.
It's a 2-dimensional Euclidean shape.
And a circumference has how many dimensions?
A circle has a circumference.
That's not an answer to the question, Bev.
Did I ask you? Yes. Do you see how lost he is?
Yeah.
Do you see how lost you are, Bev?
No, he doesn't.
No.
Everyone knows 'tis globe.
Oh?
Still waiting for those measurements we never get. We just get
I sent you those measurements, dipshit. I already sent them to you. We can go look at my channel. Go to posts. And yeah, I sent them to you, Roger. This is the link to the World Geodesic System, WGS 84. Talks about 84 and 62 and all the different conventions. So there you go, Roger.
the obligation from these fools. Nathan is too.
How old is your dog? He's a Labrador Retriever.
It's like having a back and forth with Nathan, isn't it? Utterly vacuous.
What does your dog like to eat? He plays fetch.
Yeah. Yep. It's like talking to Roger or Bev. It's exactly like talking to Bev.
How long have you had him? His name is Max.
Bev, your best option now is to call him a cup.
And again, I don't see a link, buddy. Need to try harder. Need to try harder. We'll go 5 minutes this time.
And then repeatedly tell him that you're committing homosexual acts on him. This seems to work online for making money.
Yeah, or
I mean, next time it's going to be 10 minutes.
you can say if you met me in real life, you'd climb up a step stool and punch me in the nose.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and answer the question for him. I'm pretty sure it's a three-dimensional. Yes.
So a circumference is three-dimensional? Oh.
It's a circumference. A full circumference of a sphere would be three-dimensional, like a ball. Like in the real world. But Bev is trying to figure it out like with lines. How many dimensions? A line has one dimension. He said circumference, did he not? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's quick on the uptake. I'm telling you. This is why they call him Bev Tard. Even both sides. The people who actually believe they're on a globe and the flat earthers who actually know how we measure the earth itself.
Oh, do you? So how many dimensions does the circumference have, Roger? Seeing as you're a person who knows. Yeah. Think it's maybe one dimension?
We know how.
A circumference has one dimension because it is a single curved line that measures only length. You know, the different dimensions are length, width, and height. It can only measure length, Roger. It can't measure width or height.
Mapping's done is put together the same way. It's three-dimensional. That's why Nathan's going on about the azimuth being 360-degree circle. You get degrees off of to take measurements, linear measurements across the plane. That's three-dimensional measurement. You got height, width, depth. You can go up, down.
So an azimuth no, that doesn't give you height. Altitude gives you height, but no. Azimuth isn't height. Azimuth is a direction, left or right. You're stupid, Roger. You're just dumb as dog shit. You've been thoroughly indoctrinated by this dumb piece of shit here, and you think you're smarter than everyone as a result.
Down all around from the plane to get a measurement. That's how the world was measured. Flat. But it's funny as hell, man. Listen to these two here that are going to build a true globe and take over the world.
Yeah, millions of people saw the moon landing. So no one gives a fuck about your opinion of it, there, dick.
You could even go on video waving your arms around and showing everybody your flaccid bingo wings.
No, they're doing ad homs at Nathan now. They say you have bingo wings. I doubt it. I don't have bingo wings. Kinda, a little bit. They're getting a little flabby. I should go back to the gym. But I work daily, so.
Hey, Donnie.
I should probably diet a little more better. I got a lot going on with the grandkids, job, bills, you know.
Yeah, you're bold, Beth. Maybe there's a link between being bold and being this obtuse. What do you reckon, Nathan?
Sorry, you're talking to me?
Oh, Nathan's going.
So since he could not come up with a link, he gets his wrench taken away. So he's at the whim of the community. So let the chat decide.
Okay, pipe in now. Good.
So I said Bev.
Yeah, did you become more obtuse when you got older? Is there a correlation, do you think?
Is that a question directed at me?
Yeah, you.
I don't know. He said, "Hey Nathan," and then he said the thing he said. You think it was directed towards you or someone else?
You're the only one here who's got bolder and more obtuse over time. I take it by the demeanour that you're not live streaming at the moment, just being the normal person that you are. And I use normal in the most loosest sense.
No, he's just giving you
Always recording.
Bro, let him
he's
go
not
live.
answering.
Let him
Remember what
warm
question I
up.
asked yesterday?
You guys don't need to go this hard at him already. It's not even.
What was my
does have a
question I
circle.
answered yesterday, Nathan, that you couldn't answer? Do you remember?
CM bit, none of your business.
You're asking me if there was a question I couldn't answer yesterday that I can remember.
No. I didn't ask you if there was a question. There certainly was a question. I'm asking you what was the question. I'm trying to remember.
Can you remember for me?
Dude, you just don't learn, man. You don't learn, do you? Well, there's 10 minutes.
Well, no, that's why I asked you to help me. What question was it that you dodged from me?
Is there any way I can help you help me?
Is it the flat Earth
You help me,
radius or
help
the
me,
flat
help
Earth
myself.
circle?
Yes, you can remember the question that you couldn't answer yesterday.
What question
Flat
was
Is
it?
it flat Earth? No, I don't think it's radius.
What's the question I just said to you at once with when the actual question came? Do you want to try again?
And one of the questions he couldn't answer was how geometrically is the measurement of elevation attached to the ground? I think that was one of the things he couldn't answer.
Yeah, you asked if there's any way you could help me help you. And yes, by remembering the question I asked you yesterday and answering it.
Okay, how are you going to help me do that? Remind me.
I'm not help. No, you're going to remember the question, and that will help you learn something. Either learn and able to answer something.
I'll have a quick word with my brain. Remember, goddamn you, remember! I've had a word, and it's not worked.
What?
In other words, you don't give a fuck.
Did you see whatever's argument about the equator being a circle?
I heard you say it was a circle earlier. You said it was a plane.
No, that was...
No, the equator isn't a plane. The equatorial plane is a plane, but the equator is not a plane, dipshit.
Whatever's argument.
Now Bev's going to try to weasel out of this one.
Did you?
Hey, Roger, breathe through your nose, could you? Could you? You know this fucking Darth Vader bullshit is really getting old, man.
You see it?
Like I just,
Can you see in the live chat here or not?
Can I repeat myself?
Darth Beavis.
I'll say it again. I heard you say it a little while ago. About 30 minutes ago, you specifically said it.
Yeah, he timed.
You described the equator as a plane. You did. Definitely came out of your mouth.
Yes, it's in an argument wrote by whatever. It's in the live chat right now.
Very
You want me to
interesting.
send you a message? Then
No,
you
I'm
can,
all right, thanks. I'm good.
Okay.
It was for you, Nathan. It's just for you. We know you don't look at the chat.
No,
You're reading it out.
I know, I'm very in demand at the moment. But that's very kind of you.
When did you realise?
Not really.
When did you,
No, hang on. We are in demand because you need us
There we go.
to make your short money. So you're not in demand. You have to come here to make money off of the people speaking here. That's the truth of what's happening here.
Nathan's foot.
Yeah, if it wasn't for doing shorts, Nathan wouldn't have any money. See, that's what YouTube wants is shorts. That's where the money is. And if there was no one to give him his little sound bites, he couldn't make those shorts.
Putting the book out.
That's all.
What's wrong with that?
well, I was going to ask Nathan.
Hold on. One second. What's wrong with that?
No, hang on. No, you shut up. Hang on a minute. I was just going to ask Nathan, when did you realise that what you were talking points are fallacious? And when did it just, at that point, did it just become a hapless PayPaling fantasy online?
I don't understand your question. Do you want to
What's wrong with
reformat
that,
your
bro?
question in a coherent
Country
way?
of freedom, no?
I didn't understand your question. It wasn't very coherent. I'm really sorry. Something about PayPal.
When did you realise? When did you realise you just bullshitting
something like
and just get on with this thing? And you just basically shout at people online. When did that happen? You must have thought this was true to start with.
It is true.
You're clueless enough.
You not heard him say?
You
Explain
just
how he
commenting me
why.
and insulting me, and now I'm hearing someone else. Should I get a coffee while you figure out who's going to talk to me?
Oh, someone's. Yeah, go and get a coffee then. Fuck off.
Wait,
I will.
is it an insult to say somebody shouts at people online for money?
No, he's explaining why he did that.
I'm describing his revenue stream distinctly,
No.
and he's saying I'm insulting you. That says a million things about you, Nathan, doesn't it? And none of them good.
He's been doing it for
There's
10
nothing
years.
wrong.
He
with
did
a
explain.
man streaming
He did explain.
and working on the internet and making money. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, all Globers actually being asked questions and losing their shit. They get called out on their bullcrap, making them look bad.
By who? Who calls them out on their bullcrap? First of all, what bullcrap? You talking about Nathan calling people out on their bullcrap when he can't answer a single fucking question?
That's why they're after his fucking ass. That's the whole point. These the pseudo.
No, see, they're after his fucking ass because Nathan Oakley is a coward and rarely comes out of his echo chamber. See, he's actually come out of his echo chamber here without having a physical mute button that he can use, but he still has that auto mute on his audio setup.
Intellectual globetards who built a career in Discord by promoting this shit since I think 2020 from the jump start. That's when Congress went after all the so-called conspirators because of you know what. I'm not gonna say anything else about that. The whole damn thing. People are just tired of what education they get, the lies they get from the education, the lies they get from the medical industry, the lies from most social workers, social services are hell bent on ruling with an iron fist, and this is at the crux of it. It's not that we're the conspirators. It's just like the conspiracies are made to oppress us, and when we speak up, they try to paint us in a bad light as fast as they can because they don't want people to see what they're fucking doing in the real.
Here's see, I did a search for flat Earth, and I don't know who this guy is. Here's Professor Dave. Here's Simon Dan. Apollo the Original and Hibbler Productions. That's not this is a flat earther. This guy's a Glober. And here's Eric Dubay. He shows up. Huh. Jake Shields. Yeah, he's a flat earther. So what are you talking about? No one's censoring flat Earth, man. Here's another Eric Dubay video. No one's censoring flat Earth. You fucking liar. You whiny little cunt.
Real world. And it starts here with this too. This is the big this is the big thing. This is the turd. This is the turd in the punch bowl. It's the globe. And you saw what McTill.
This is the globe? Huh. Yeah, this would be the globe.
Did. And I'll go back over. We'll finish up that the last.
See how the measurements are taken from the surface? See how they're taken from a tangent point above the surface of the Earth? Not taken from the center?
Well, he just literally says, if you don't understand geometric principles and how we can get a line from a ball from the 18th, what is it? What do they call those things? Axioms? I don't know if axiom is a principle. In Euclid, it has nothing to do with the Earth or the universe. These are just geometric principles.
Right. The Earth is a geometric shape, basically. So, yeah.
They're applying them here. I don't know how or why. But none of their math turns out to what they think it is. That's why those geoids look like shit. And I don't even understand what they're measuring to, or with those geoids, because none of them look anything remotely like a sphere. But they have to pull all their measurements down to a planar map to actually get the proper distances in it.
No, we just use a Haversine formula. That's how you get the distance on a curved surface.
Just like the Mercators and everything else. If there were just a sphere and we could get around it, you wouldn't have to contrive all this shit to make it look kind of spherical.
What? If the Earth was a sphere, you wouldn't have to contrive it to make it look like a sphere? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fucking hell are you talking about, Roger?
In their geodetics. Yeah. I don't know what else I could say about it. It's just like the only thing you can do, I can just show it to you, what they do. It's horrific, dude.
Explain.
I mean, I'm selling porn for a living, and it's an honest job.
He said for the first 10 years, he was so lacking in confidence in what he was saying that he used his aggression as a mask to cover his lack of confidence. Then in 2024, into 2020,
that sounds right.
Before he picked up the Earth is measured flat, and now he's getting angry because I believe he's not confident about that either. So it's just a mask.
Thank you.
He gave up all belief. Right? He didn't need belief anymore in 2024.
So Nathan, if Earth is measured flat, why do all if Earth is measured flat, why do all the geodesic surveyors, whose job it is to measure Earth, say it's not flat?
Geodesic surveying's non-local, and you can't measure non-locally. There's no such thing. If you're surveying...
Say what? You can't measure non-locally? Yeah, you can. You fucking certainly can.
Well, then how do they do?
I'll let you speak. You answer for yourself. I'll go and make my coffee.
I've already answered that too. They don't measure anything, really.
Geodesic survey is not real.
You interrupted him, and now he's going for his coffee.
Yeah, let him go for his coffee then. Who cares? Do you think he cares who's listening when he's on a live stream, Kikuchi?
He's still recording it, right? He's still going to get his uncut and after show stuff material.
Oh, well, yeah, but
whether he's here or not.
Don't forget, we are in demand. We are the current.
Yeah, thank God.
See, all they have to do is just play copywritten music. That's all they have to do. Just someone play copywritten music, and he won't be able to use any of it for his after show.
God, he did. It's funny.
No,
without us, he doesn't have any clips. As disingenuous as they are.
You're not the currency. The currency is the money. The currency is the money he gets on PayPal. You are a mechanism.
Yeah, but he needs. This is the material.
Yes, exactly.
You can't get this material at Divergent Droid's server. He has to come out to get it.
Apart from Earth Awakenings, it just happens to be here.
Yes.
He goes those places.
Same thing. So we are the commodity. He's not the commodity. He's not in demand.
Yeah.
He needs us to make his revenue, to pay his mortgage.
He needs idiots like you to say stupid shit.
Yeah.
He's so ungrateful.
He does.
He's in demand. You're not in demand. He's in demand.
Yeah.
No, he's not. Do you demand
yes,
it?
He is.
He comes here because he needs the money.
Lots of people join.
Listen, he comes here because he needs the money, or somebody like Len has given him £100 to come here. He's just a dancing monkey. Somebody tucks some notes into his G-string, and he dances for them.
Dude, a dancing monkey and a G-string? That's a fucking mental image I didn't need.
The currency, and you're not the currency.
We're helping
him. Agree.
How did they get the back? Which side of the tail do you go on for the back part of it?
We're helping him get material for his uncut and after show. He might even make clips out of this stuff.
Yeah.
No, he just put the whole damn thing out.
What you're
doesn't
saying
clip
right
that
now,
either.
he might be talking over it on his bit and laughing and
Oh,
putting
yeah,
it.
he'll be doing that. He'll be going on about
He's not saying anything. He just put it out like it is. Keep thinking, man. You guys are paranoid.
It helps in this. If you can use that himself, he wants to.
He'll be saying we're spurging out or something, you know, like
Let me just
win.
I'll help him. I can write. I can use that too if he wants to.
Don't be fooled that he's a commodity.
What are you laughing at, Roger?
Funny, dude. It's funny. I got to download this right quick. Let me do that.
That's mainly why I wasn't talking to Chunky, because I don't think Nathan's audience should have any of that sort of stuff. You should do it directly with Nathan rather than, giving him second hand.
No, he's getting it first hand, the whole damn thing. He's listening to you guys this whole time, and you didn't realize it. And just like Bev did on my show. He thought we were off stream, and I played a song, and he just automatically assumed. So I started a conversation with him. Like, if you were 5 miles apart from another boat and you're looking at the other boat, what would you expect to see? Would you expect to see a hump of water? Would you expect to see a drop of water? You're looking down at the boat? No. He answered the question properly. You're looking directly across 5 miles away at the boat, out at the horizon. He just basically was giving me the basic premise of how most people get in the flat Earth. Yeah. Pretty funny, but he did it. Oh, we're live, and he realized it. And then he had not Bev. He had Elder Bear saying, because he brought his daughter on there just for a fail safe. And I had a request from several people, even on our side, to pull the stream because they didn't want to get the trolls after Elder Bear's daughter on the stream. So I took down the stream. I did that out of courtesy for him. But I still have the stream. I don't care if his daughter, I'm not trying to dox his daughter or anything. It's just, that's what they were afraid of, that, the trolls were going to come after whoever they are. There are the trolls. But, the end part of that stream where me and Bev are actually having this conversation on the live stream, and when he thinks we're backstage just talking. I think it's like 15 minutes worth. It's, basically he's telling me he's a flat earther. Yeah, he was over here on my channel promoting the globe. Let me see if I can downsize this right quick and see if I can save it. Get to the bar. Let's see. No, I can thank him. I can save it here, but that's saving it to. I can save it to one of my watch later lists. I don't want to lose this stream. This is a good one. Thank you again, Nathan. It was awesome. Anyways.
Here it is. Couldn't find this before.
And at 36 miles, I forgot the drop in distance that all the super curve calculators give you.
Well, 36 times 8, right? Because it's 8 inches per mile square. So every time you go to the next mile, you just times it by 8.
Nope.
So the first mile is 8, the second is 16, and so on. You just take 8 and times it times how many miles, and that's how many, that's how much obscured.
It is a squared function, so you got to square that. So
yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see if we can do the math on that right quick. I'll break out the calculator.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so you wouldn't see the lighthouse at all. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, of course. That's a hell of a claim. They're claiming all this curvature when none of it is to be found. Every single bit of it is elusive, no matter how far the distance is. That our limit can see no curve, dude.
No limit curve. There you go. So we're
not even with enhanced, equipment, we still can't see it.
No, it's not an echo chamber. It's this is a truth channel, and we're trying to get some truth out of you. We're trying to get your evidence of what you believe, there, dick.
Limited curve. There you go. What's the phrase? Let me clear my calculator. It's still got my GoFundMe calculations in there. So what we're going 36 miles, right? And so we're going to times it times what? So it's 8 inches per square mile. So at 36 miles, 8 inches per mile. So let's go 30 times 8. Would that give us a squared function or not?
30 times 8, and then
No.
Square. So do I divide it? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
And no, you multiply.
Multiply. Okay. Times. So I double it.
Yeah.
So I got 288, and that's inches times
288.
What?
You could just Google their curvature calculator.
No, I don't need their
times 288, and then divided by 12.
This is hilarious.
So 36 times 88
No.
divided by 12. Okay, I got 288. So
it's 288 the result? Like 288 times 288?
Yeah, that's how many inches you get over that distance. 36 miles times 8 inches.
Okay, so divide by 12.
Divide by 12. That would be feet, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you divide? What does a divide symbol look like?
What does the divide symbol look like?
Why do they make these symbols look like this? I don't know.
What is it, divide?
The divide symbol. It means it's a line, which is the actual symbol, right? It's a slanted line representing like a fraction, because that's what a fraction is, a division problem. And then you have a dot in the top and a dot in the bottom. And the dots represent the numbers on the top and the bottom of the division symbol.
So there'd be 24 feet.
So that's all I wanted to show from that.
Back to it for we'll get. I'll go another 10 minutes.
So funny.
Let's see what there's more.
So that was a discussion.
Yes.
They're clearly not.
So goddamn funny.
You said that.
I'm doing this till it's recorded.
His audience are a ragtag band of poorly educated ne'er-do-wells who are looking for some sort of like superiority over the intelligent.
Spazzing out right now.
You are you.
Yeah,
That's
you are
You're his
spazzing out.
audience.
Yeah.
I'm not his audience.
You
I'm
are
not his
today.
audience.
You are
No, I'm
today
not.
as long as he records you and he clips you and makes money out of it.
I'm
That's
not
the
the
point.
audience, though, am I? I'm not watching his content.
Well, you're one of the actors then, performing.
Well,
that
then change your
yeah.
definition. At least admit your definition where I'm the audience. It's wrong.
Well, I think you are the audience because you're here listening, hoping he's going to speak so you can get an opportunity to say something.
I come here all the time anyway. That's
Yeah, I
like
know, I've
saying
heard you on.
the clowns
I
are the
heard you on
audience.
Sunday roast. You have a regular position on Sunday roast. It's kind of like a predictable position you have on Sunday roast.
Ooh.
With your, what you have to.
I should look up Jim Panda right quick. We should do it while we're here. Well, let's take this down. He's got a Sunday roast, so I guess he roasts flat earthers or something. That's what it seems like, what they're saying. Anybody know what Jim?
No, it's because we all get together and eat roast. That's why it's called that.
Panda's streaming.
And if you don't have any roast, you can't watch.
It's called. Let's see. I'll open this thing up. Jim Panda. I think it's spelled G-E-M. And I'm pretty sure that from what I heard earlier that he's going to do he's going to come after me. They're sent Bev and what's his name? Elder Bear sent Jim Panda to go look at my stuff. He's going to probably cover like the money I have from the GoFundMe and get Deplorable Ilk on his show and stuff.
I don't think Jim Panda gives a shit about you, Roger.
Do a hit piece on me. Jim Pandas. I don't see a YouTube channel for him. There's a lot of people that got a name Jim Panda. The Pink Panda, whatever the hell that is. Almost like Sunday roast. These are the kind of talk that goes in back in these things. No, it's in Discord server. Let's see who's in there. Oh, there's Bev in there. I'll put this up here. It's part of Bev's thing. Huh. Debate, flat earth, and other things. Like somebody's in there. Let me come by and let's see if I can type in the chat. It's in subscriber only mode. I imagine it is. Now let's subscribe. Now I gotta wait like 5 minutes. They built this just to set this up. Hashtag thanks, Bev. The conversation is in the link. Let's see who's in here. My mystery's in here. Chat reset twice in one day. Yeah, there's people in here talking stuff that people don't want on the YouTube side over here, on our side, that they don't want to see. There's somebody named J.E. I'm looking at the people that are on the Discord side. That's the debate chat box. So all they're doing is rebroadcasting a Discord server. I had to get verified in there to get into it, too. The Humans of Earth. It's only got 3,000 subscribers. That's a mighty server. If I ever met Bev in real life, I'd probably kick his ass a couple of times just because of the bullshit he's drug into the community instead of like just sticking to finding out how they did this. Just raw confusion. And there's a picture of the Blackpool Tower right there. Jim Panda's Sunday roast. Is it Sunday? I don't think it's Sunday. It's actually Thursday. So why do they get this up for what? To sit there within
Now that's an advertisement.
But you see Bev struggle to answer those questions earlier. Go back and watch, dude. I'll put the bait in there. I know if you're not a member of Nathan Oakley, but I mean it's not that expensive. It's dirt. It's only like $2, man. It's not that much. It's not monthly neither. I don't think, is it? Here, I'll grab the link. But I mean, I'll share this stuff with you guys. I don't mind it at all. I think the flat earth community needs to know what these people are doing. You know, this is what the general public sees. A lot of it, especially the college side of it, the people who have the money. They pay little trolls like them shekels to do this shit.
Pay them what?
I would, dude. And the stuff that they've actually tried to do to my channel, like literally. And what they're trying to do here, they're trying to ruin me publicly, like a public display. They misrepresented what happened on my GoFundMe itself. I put $3,300 in the savings account.
No, they did that for you. They did that for you, Roger.
had some savings come out for overdraft fees because I got my card hijacked, but there's like close to like 2,900 in there now in the savings. I'm getting a loan so I can put the rest of it back in there that I spent without knowing even spending it. It just went directly in my bank account. But
all right, so that's where we overlapped. So thanks for watching, guys. That's all we've got. We'll have more for you tomorrow. And yeah, happy Friday. Enjoy your day. Go out and do something. It's finally getting hot as shit here in Fort Bragg. So yeah, I've had to open my fucking windows to let the breeze come in. So that's all I got. I have to eat some lunch and do some other stuff. And thanks for watching. Be seeing you.